Hi everyone, my name's Elise Massa, and I am the Assistant Director of Music and Worship Arts at Church of the Ascension. As part of our church's sermon series on the Lord's provision, we have been highlighting songs that express and testify to the Lord as Creator and His provision through His creation. But of course, we don't just believe that the Lord is Creator. We believe that He is actively engaged in His creation, both in its formation, in His provision to those that He loves, in His provision to all that He's created, and also in the continual redemption of all things, where we truly believe that the Lord is making all things new through the power of the Holy Spirit and by the death, resurrection, and ascension of Jesus Christ. So it's because of this lordship of creation that we rejoice in His creation, because we can believe that what He creates and what He gives is good. And so because of that, we looked at the hymn, "This Is My Father's World," a beautiful hymn that talks about God as Creator and our response when things don't look as good. And at the same time, we knew that we were going to be hearing from the prophet Malachi when the Holy Spirit speaks through him and says to God's people that they have actually been robbing God of the provision He's been providing them. And in a sense, when we hoard the provision that God has given, we are also robbing Him of the ultimate blessing that He wishes to do, which is to overflow us from the storehouses of heaven into the storehouses of the earth, into the storehouses of the world, this overflowing continuum of blessing that all brings it back to Him. And so with that lectionary reading in mind and the "This is my Father's world" that was on our hearts, there was an opportunity for a third verse, this middle place of how do we respond now seeing that He's provided us with these things. And so to that end, my friend Kate Blewett, who is a prolific poet and new hymn text writer out of Texas, she and I collaborated and wrote this third stanza. We hope that this song, the words and the music, lift our hearts to praise and testify to the Lord as Creator of all things, including cats, and also and strengthens us in our response to Him when we see that provision and when things are hard in both the giving back and also the moving forward.